Hi, good afternoon. In this lesson, I'll tell you about present perfect progressive tense and its usage in English language. In English, present perfect progressive... Will you shut up? Hi folks, be warned. This is type of English grammar studies that won't contribute to your English fluency at all. What you need instead is practical English grammar that you can apply in your daily conversations. Stay with me, and you'll be speaking more fluent English in no time. Hey yo, what's up? Welcome to English Harmony Practical Grammar, and as promised, I'm going to highlight aspects of English grammar that you can start immediately using in your daily conversations. Today's topic, the possessive case in English language. Sounds smart, doesn't it? Well, if you're not sure what possessive case is, here's a simple example. The bottom of the website. Or you can also say website's bottom. Same thing. On both occasions, we describe the association of the bottom with the website. If you're not sure which form you should use, the of form or the apostrophe, stick with the following. Generally, when we describe possession in English language, we should use the apostrophe when mentioning people and the of form when talking about things. So, for instance, if you're gossiping about the sister of your work colleague, you'll say Sarah's sister. You can also say my workmate's sister. But if you use apostrophe to describe association with a thing, for example, last night my house's windows were smashed, it just doesn't sound right. Better use the word of instead. Last night the windows of my house were smashed. But this whole possessive case thing is quite tricky, and you'll really make your life much easier if you take the following things into account. If you are the perfectionist type of person, like I was a few years ago, you may find yourself using the possessive case unnecessarily. I remember there was a time when I was using the possessive case excessively, and I was saying things like the keyboard of the computer, or computer's keyboard, or even stuff like animals' world, or the world of animals. In other words, I was using the grammatically correct possessive case whenever it would be required in my own language. And the same probably goes with you. You see, my native language, Latvian, is a whole lot more complicated than English, and the possessive case is actually always used when a possession or association between two things is described. However, it's much different in English. And now I'll tell you something that I've repeated many times. Stop translating directly from your native language. In English, the possessive case is quite often omitted. You just stick the two nouns together without any indicator that there's a connection between them. It'll be rather implied than indicated grammatically. Computer, keyboard. Animal, world. Accountancy, software. Office, whiteboard. You see, there's no need whatsoever to overcomplicate the matter and start using the possessive case on those occasions. Office's whiteboard, or the whiteboard of the office, well, you may be given a green light for that in English class, but I'm telling you, don't do that. Don't apply your language grammar rules on English. By the way, did you notice what I just said? Your language grammar rules. I didn't use the possessive case. Your language's grammar rules, or the grammar rules of your language. It wouldn't be that wrong, but why on earth would you need to add extra words and make your English speech more complicated? Bear this in mind. The beauty of English language is in its simplicity. Of course, don't go overboard, and don't eliminate the possessive case completely. If I said English language beauty, it just doesn't sound right, does it? Well, of course it doesn't. The beauty of English language is the right thing to say. But if you're unsure of a particular noun combination and you're thinking, do I have to go with a possessive case or not? Just use Google. Yep, it's one of the simplest ways of checking things. Just write languages grammar rules into Google search bar, hit the search button, and Google will ask you, did you mean language grammar rules? It's very handy, and you can do it every time when in doubt. Okay, this is it for today, and I hope you'll find my advice helpful. So, if you write or speak English, and you feel that you're getting a bit carried away by using the possessive case, remember what I told you in this practical grammar lesson. Oh yes, one last thing. All that I previously said doesn't apply when talking about people, only things. You'll never say George brother or niece birthday. It's always George's brother and niece's birthday. I have a nice wristwatch, don't I? If I were to translate directly from my language when speaking English, it would be wrist's watch. So remember, there are no such things as cars' batteries, hands' cream, or vacuum cleaners' bags. Just get rid of the native language in your head if you catch yourself using similar word combinations and get used to the simple English way: car battery, hand cream, vacuum cleaner bag. Okay folks, thanks for staying with me and talk to you soon again.